It's time for our community spotlight. And with me today is Jessie Purcell with the Hardin County Chamber and Business Alliance. Hello.
Hello, Unicorn Angie. How are you?
We were just having a little bit too much fun before we started the video. So I promise I will not distract you anymore. And I will make sure that
I love it though. I love it though. I think everybody should just like pick their filter that best they resonate with.
Like a pirate.
I think so. I think so.
All right. Well, anyway, I am going to digress and let you go ahead and tell us what's going on in Hardin County.
So we are, like everybody else, trying to dig out from underneath the snow apocalypse that has happened. And so that has been, number one, foremost, just trying to get to the office and get out and be a part of the snow. And we've got lots of really great things that we're focusing on for March. Of course, this week we've done tons with our Women Lead and Economic Development and Safety Council. And so we're ready to shift gears and move into March.
Can we talk about that Women Lead for just a moment? I see it come across my desk. I'm always very curious. Who can come to that and what's it for?
So Women Lead is our professional women's organization. It is open to all of our members. And actually yesterday in our meeting, we had some men that joined us for our conference call. So really at this point, I'm saying it's open to anybody who wants to participate, but we did a really cool call, a panel discussion of leading in the new normal. And so we had our superintendent from Kenton City Schools. We had Laura Wingfield, who owns Twirl. We had Mayor Lynn Webb, and we had Holly, our CEO. And it was a really great discussion about we all started so starry-eyed in 2020, and then the wheels came right off the bus. And how did you react to that? And what did you learn? And what's been great? And it was such a great call. We had a really good time with it. So Women Lead, I would just say anybody who is really wanting to develop professionally and they're a member of our organization, jump on board because.
Well, I don't know. Am I a professional? Can I jump on board sometime?
Let's define what professional is, because I would say in your field, you are a professional. So absolutely.
Someday I might aspire to be that, even though I still wear jeans to work. So,
Hey.
So we can still be professional and have an awesome job.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I may have to jump in on the next one. I'm always curious about it and may have to do that. But I've seen it out there so many times that I think it's a great way for women to inspire women to be more than what they are, because I think sometimes we get in a rut. And this is something that I talk about with women in my church when I teach Bible studies. It's we are made to be caregivers, but we have our own goals and dreams as well. And we need to keep those in sight. And professionally, sometimes it's a little harder to do the things we really want to do. So let's encourage each other to just be the very best we can.
And our tagline for Women Lead is women leading women forward. So it's really about grabbing that hand of that woman that's next to you and pulling her along with you. And so I love that you're focusing on that. And that is really, when we founded this group way back in 2015, that was our focus, was how do we lift women up and how do we carry them alongside of us and show them how to do that in the business world. And so it's been really exciting to see that group grow.
Yeah, that's very cool. And so the Safety Council, what do they do?
So our Safety Council is our partnership with the Ohio Bureau of Workers' Compensation. It really provides education from the safety realm, but what has really been neat about the safety realm is it has evolved and changed. And so when I started with the organization, it was really about that manufacturing side. And we were talking about forklifts and lockout, tag out and ergonomics. And they have shifted to what is now more of a wellness approach. And it is looking at people from the mind, body, and spirit. So of course, we want to make sure that people are approaching safety and doing the things that they need to do mechanically to do that. But also, it's not a faux pas anymore to talk about mental health as a concept of safety, or to talk about your wellness as a concept of safety. So it's been really cool to watch that evolve. And we have, in the last two presentations, last month we talked to Chad Dunlap, and he talked about mental health and suicide awareness. And then this month we talked to Patrick Nelson, and he is ex-military. He worked with the NFL, and he really talked about what's your safety story and how do you make that personal. So we're really trying to provide really compelling and interesting, engaging content to our members so that they want to participate with us, because we have virtual fatigue. We are so tired of being online.
Yeah. And so that's open to anybody that's a member as well?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't think about safety until something happens, but I do like the
Right.
idea that the whole mental health side is, I mean, we're a small organization, so we keep track of each other pretty well, but I can see how sometimes the bigger the company, the more people can kind of get lost. And I would hate to have that tragedy be somebody's reality.
Absolutely.
All right. So I know that most of what you do, I mean, I know that there's a lot that you do as far as tourism and helping people to understand what's in the area and what's in the county for them to be able to do. And now it's just kind of funky about that. But I also know that you have a great service for businesses. And so
Absolutely.
let's talk about businesses who maybe aren't a chamber member. And what do you think are some of the reasons why they aren't? And how can we talk to those objections?
I would say the number one reason why people don't join the chamber is because they don't know what we do.
Yeah.
And I've had people who have asked me that several times, like, what is it that you do at your organization? And the great part about our alliance is that it's not just the chamber, it's not just tourism, it's also economic development, and it's also community development. And we're all working together for our businesses. So when you come in and you talk to me, you're also going to be able to have access to Holly with economic development and Jacqueline with community development. And the things that we do in our own divisions really benefit our businesses. So whether that is helping them with insurance. So we have a partnership with Nelson Insurance that helps even down to the individual level for small business owners to have health insurance. That's such an important thing. Networking at this point, if people don't network and don't get out and talk about their business, people don't just show up, and we provide those opportunities for them to network. We most recently have been seeing from our new members wanting professional introductions, and that's what we do. When we start communicating, as somebody as a new member, I do a new member orientation, and my question to them is always, who do you want to meet? How do you want to grow your business? What can I do for you? And they will literally give me a list of people that they want an introduction, and I will do a personal introduction for them and try to help them get a meeting with those businesses where they're hoping to grow their own individual business. And that is really one of the things that strongly I feel passionate about doing, to be able to connect those businesses and help them grow. And that's what chambers should do, is help a business grow.
Right. Right. Yeah. I definitely think it's because people don't understand. And the way I see it is the cost of membership, you'll get back with one
Oh,
customer.
absolutely.
And so
Absolutely.
after that, it's all plus for you. And I've had businesses myself, and definitely being a chamber member does change everything.
Absolutely.
So they can call you and talk to you personally about what that means and what you can do for them.
Absolutely. And we're taking face-to-face meetings. I'm still going out in the public. And if somebody wants me to come to their business, I'm happy to do that. And I love to talk about what it is that we do, but I also love to learn about other people's business so that I can
Yeah.
then go back and I can promote their business.
Right. Because that's the other thing you do, is you're a big cheerleader for all the
Yes.
businesses.
Yes.
I love it. All right. So give me some information about how people can get a hold of you, the website, the phone number, all that.
So I would highly recommend going to our website, which is hccba.com. You can click on join and start the process for membership there. You can also call me. My phone number is 419-673-4131. And I'd love to have a conversation, or you can email me. It's jpurcell@hccba.com.
That's very good. We can write that down and make sure everybody gets a hold of it. And thanks, Jesse, for taking some time with me today.
No problem. Thanks, Angie.